Hey everybody, welcome to Red Hot Call tonight. My name is Maya Hull and I am just so thrilled to have you all here this evening. It is going to be absolutely epic, and I'll let Sherry introduce our guest speaker. But due to coming home from seminar and the way recognition fell this month, we will not be having our official Red Hot recognition for this evening. However, don't worry, we will get those done, and that way you guys can be proud of your team production, your team commission, and all of the amazing things that you're doing. And you are going to be really excited about what we as your area directors actually came up with on Director Day. So stay tuned, because Red Hot is about to get a little bit hotter this next month, as we are going to be recognizing your amazing work with your team. You are the leaders of our area, you guys, and I'm just so excited that you are here making the decision to be here. And so I'm going to pray over our time together, and then Sherry, I'll have you just introduce our guest, and then we're just going to get right into it. So just invite you to pray with me. So Father, I just thank you so much for this evening. I thank you so much that we get to gather as leaders in our area. I thank you so much that we get to celebrate one another. We get to learn, we get to grow, we get to spur one another on, and encouragement, and using those God-given talents that you have given us. And so, God, I just pray a blessing over this evening. I pray that you be with Carrie as she speaks tonight, and that you would just anoint her and the words that she has, Lord. And I know that you have given her a message, and we just thank you so much for this time to be together. We love you, Lord, and we pray that everything we do through our Mary Kay businesses just brings you honor and glory. And in your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, Sherry, take it away, girl.
All right. Hey, you guys. So tonight we are blessed to have Carrie Hall with us. I'm so excited. When the first time I ever saw Carrie online, you were doing a video with your daughter, and I was like, how cool is this? How cool is this? I love that your kids are involved, and to see Piper on there with you, and she's so excited. She definitely has your personality, and I was like, I don't know who this lady is, but I'm like, she's got a fire, and I love it. And so then later, I got to meet you at some different conferences and things. And so I was like, she's going somewhere. She's doing something. And so I'm super excited that you are here today with us. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Miss Carrie. She is a senior sales director now. And she joined a skincare class of Angel Fries, you guys, back in 2012. And Angel Fry is now a 3-time million-dollar director. And so she was having a skincare class, and Carrie attended that. She joined, and then in 2013, she earned her first diamond ring, and she finished in the top 20 Queen's Court of Sales. So how cool is that? Just the very next year after she had joined. 2021, she finished number 7 in the Queen's Court of Sales with over 66,600. Y'all, that's personal. That's personal. And she did it in 6 months from her VIP group. If you think your Facebook group is not doing anything for you, we might need to talk to Miss Carrie, because she can help you out. Okay. In August of 21, they earned their very first Mary Kay card. October of 21, finished as a brand new unit, and her unit is called the Halls Supernovas. In November of the same year, she earned the second card. In October of 2022, of course, she had been a director for a year. She finished all 4 of the director challenges. And in August of 22, she finished the Fabulous 50s. So this girl had it going on her first year. Finished Cadillac 2022, December 2022. How exciting. Driving a pink Cadillac. Finished the Queen's Court of Sales in February of 2023. So way early, y'all, 4 months early, finished Queen's Court of Sales. Finished her first unit club, y'all. Not only was it first unit club, it was 500,000 unit club. Oh, look at that bar pin there.
The ring.
Look at the ring, y'all. Look at the ring.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I could wear that.
Yes, you could.
Not only did she finished Unit Club. She also debuted her first offspring bestie, her bestie, Stephanie Godwin. She is 34 years old. She's not afraid to say her age, y'all. 34 years old. She is a proud homeschooling mother of 4 amazing kids. Lord, listen to her, guys. She is homeschooling 4 kids and running this business, a $500,000 unit, right? Her kids are Piper, 14, Colton is 11, and then they had a couple of surprises. They have twins, Jace and Luke, who are 7. They also own Hall's Shepherds. If you guys follow Carrie on Facebook, you see all the pictures with the kids showing their dogs. It's awesome. I love it. And she has been married to, she calls him Mr. Mary Kay himself, Randy, and she calls him Baby Cakes. I love that. And her goal for the 2024 seminar year is to finish triple star and have 4 offspring directors and finish $1 million unit club. And she's going to do it. I'm so excited. Welcome my friend Carrie Hall. Yay.
Okay, so now I want to vomit because you said my goal. So I think my goal is good. Directors, would you agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Shake your cute little head.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so girls, when I was asked to come and teach for you, I heard Maya Hull, Jennifer Huff, Sherry Mason. I see other directors on here. I love you, but I don't know you as close as these girls. I am in love with Maya Hull, Jennifer Huff, and Sherry Mason. Like, you girls are the butter on my biscuit when we're together. Okay. And so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As directors, we know our cup has to be filled. This fills my cup. The teacher learns the most, does she not, girls? So when I'm asked to do a training, I got to get my crap together. I better be selling. I better be recruiting, because we all know that it shows on a training whether you're doing the do, right, girls? And so thank you. Thank you for asking me. And I want you to know, Sherry, when you asked me, I was in a lull in my business. Can you believe somebody that went from 167,000 on their first year? Now, it wasn't a full year, but it was our first year, all the way to $1 million can have lulls. Can you believe somebody who earns these kind of prizes can have a lull? Can you believe somebody that has 4 amazing, healthy, smart children and 1 hot husband can have a lull? Can you believe that somebody with a 3-time $1 million sales director who just declared she's going national, now she's saying by leadership, what makes me want to scream, okay? Yeah, can have a lull. Is that amazing to some of y'all? Like, how can you have lulls? Because I'm a woman, because I'm emotional, because I'm a mom, because I'm freaking human. If you think you're going to come into this pretty pink little bubble and it's just going to be pretty and pink all the time, girl, you smoking something Jesus don't like. Okay. That is not the truth. And so I want to speak to you as a director, but I want to speak to you as a woman, as your friend, as somebody who has been where you are. Okay. I want to speak to my red jackets. I want to speak to my senior consultant. I'm calling you mine. You don't belong to me at all, but you're mine tonight. So I hope you're happy with that. If you're not, I'm sorry. I want to speak to those people who are in leadership and want to go further. Now, if you're saying, girl, I'm happy making my 50% and selling this product and I don't want no team members, they be getting on my nerves, I'm going to speak to you and give you some selling tips. So you just hold on to your britches. I was there 11 years ago. Angel Fry had to drive 9 hours and she pretty much made me a red jacket because I was like, I ain't recruiting them girls. That one just gave me a $500 order. Can y'all tell I'm a little money motivated? Okay. We've had to work on the selfish thing. So if you think the pretty pink picture is rainbow and roses all the time, girl, all right. So I want to talk to you. I think, like, Sherry did such a good job telling my story. I don't really want to take time to reiterate that, but y'all, I am 34 years old. I have 4 children. okay, that I homeschool. Because of my Mary Kay income now, my boys this year are in a Christian private school, just 2 of them. So I homeschool 2, and then 2 are in a private school. That's a whole nother set of stress when you be dealing with some teachers. So praise all y'all that have done that. I've never done that for 10 years. I've been a homeschool mom for 10 years. So y'all pray for me, because I be driving up there in my pink Cadillac and I have to act Mary Kay. It's hard when you don't agree what they're doing with your children, right? So real life is what I'm going to talk to you about tonight. But first, I want to answer a question that I had when I was a Red Jacket, when I was a senior, when I was maybe I kind of want to girl, right? Maybe I kind of want to do leadership. Why directorship? Have you ever been explained why directorship? And my directors that are sitting here, I want to make sure you really understand how freaking cool you are. Because sometimes I forget what my JOB is. Sometimes I forget how amazing it is to be in this position. And I really need to work harder to keep it, right? I mean, we've all been there, even as directors. So do you understand that if you're in a Red Jacket, honey, that didn't just happen? Okay. You chose to be a Red Jacket. You chose to, maybe a senior consultant because your bestie kind of figured out how good you got it. And so she'll join. Okay. But if you are in a Red Jacket, that's 3 active team members. That didn't just happen. So you're choosing to be in leadership. Well, that comes with responsibilities. That also comes with perks. So I want to explain something to you. And I'm a very, very visual person. Okay. I don't read nothing. That's why I have my offspring. I'm pointing there because that's where she is on my Zoom. Y'all say hey to Stephanie. Wait, Stephanie, don't be weird. There you go. Y'all, she is the biggest introvert you will ever meet in your life. She's a licensed CPA. She audits financial statements, works full-time freaking career. She just earned her first car with Mary Kay and is a brand new sales director and has already finished her first Start Strong or whatever that first one is for the new director. So, we are yin and yang. We are salt and pepper. We are peanut butter and jelly. We are black and white. We are so different. So that is why the Lord blessed me with an offspring that reads everything. Girl reads too much, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. But she helps me in my business. So if you don't have team members, girl, you're missing out because they enrich your life. So I want to show you my little chart. I hope it's not backwards. Is it backwards? Oh, thank God. Okay. So I want you to just stay with me here. 8 team members. 8 team members. Oh, we're spotlighting. Oh, hello. That's a lot of me. Okay. I like seeing faces too. All right. So 8 team members. Okay. 8 team members, about $700 worth of orders. In this position, you're going to make 9%. That's about $504. That's a nice little chunk of change. That's about groceries in my house for once a week. Okay. 8 team members, and there is your production. So 5,600 with 8 team members. It's about, $700 worth of orders. $504. You with me? You become a director. So change your little title. Same 8 team members, same production, 5,600 with those 8 team members. Girl, look what you're going to make. $1,288, more than double just because you chose to wear the suit. Okay, put me back on the people. Take me off spotlight. Okay, so that's amazing to think about. 8 team members, same production, same work, same blood, sweat, and tears, same aggravation because team members get on your nerves, but you love them anyway, right? You love them anyway, right? Different percentage because it's a different title. Why isn't everybody getting 24 team members? I don't care what you have to do. You're looking at 24 team members. Stop. Look at about 3 or 4 that are going to work because that's what happens. I've seen it over and over and over in 12 years, y'all. 24 team members, or it used to be 30. I came in with 30. Only about 3 or 4 or 5 of those really work. That will give you the production that you need. Why are you not making the percentage? Because you're not wearing the suit. Do what you have to do. And I'm going to give you some tips tonight to go from red to directorship, to go from red to DIQ to directorship. It is a journey. Okay. So does that make sense on the math? Same people, same production, 9% versus 23%. Hello. I mean, come on now. Do we not like money? I'm just wondering. Okay. All right. The first step. This is so uber important, y'all. This is the foundation that the house goes on. Okay. So you can put them walls up. You can put that insulation in. You spend a whole bunch of money on your air conditioner and your ducts and everything else. But if you don't have your foundation right, that house is falling. Any of my directors want to guess what the foundation of your directorship, your journey to directorship has to be? Any girls want to guess?
Your personal team.
Personal team, maybe. Think more. Back it up.
I was gonna say a power start.
Okay, that's how we get there, girls. The foundation when you start putting the power start into place. What's the bottom level?
Bookings.
Nope. Girls, self. Self. It is self. That's right, Amber. Do it again, Amber. She's a brand new director. She gets it. She goes, girl, I have changed so much since becoming a director. It is self, girls. You cannot do for them when you're not right. And girls, what I'm talking about is your daily life, the air you breathe, the food you put in your body, the sleep that you get, the care for your children, your dogs, your husband, your house. You know you can't be doing Mary Kay when your house is tore out the frame. It irks you. I'm on the same page. So what does your daily life look like? What are your habits? Okay. So your foundation is the most important. How do you start your day? Who here is part of the 5 a.m. club? I'm not raising my hand. Raise your hand. I want to see your cute little hands. If you're part of the 5 a.m. club, that means you get up at 5 a.m. at least 6 days a week. Nope. Okay. Okay, you little overachievers. Y'all are cute. Okay. Who here is part of the midnight club? Oh, there it is. There's my girls. It don't matter what club you're in. If you get up at 5 a.m. or you rock it out at midnight, that is okay. Pick a club. Okay, you're either getting up earlier or you're staying up later. That's how we roll. I'm a homeschool mom. I don't even make breakfast for my kids. Don't nobody talk to me till about 9:30, and you better be self-sufficient because I got stuff to do when I got up, right? All right. So how does your day run you, or do you run your day? I'm gonna say it again. Does your day run you, or do you run it, or do you run your day? What are your systems? Directors are like, yeah, we know. We've heard systems forever. Do you really have them? Are you doing things that you could delegate? Do you have an office assistant? Mine happens to be a 14-year-old teenager that is cray-cray about Mary Kay products. Guess what I pay her in? Why are you girls not going and finding you a teenager? Go knock on some doors. Go to parks. Call some people. Who's got a teenager? That's who you pay her in Mary Kay products. That comes right from Linda Tupin. I personally pay mine $8 an hour in Mary Kay product. Did you just do the math in your head? Girl, it's only $4 plus tax. Okay, it almost should be illegal, but it's wonderful. Guess what I pay my housekeeper? She was one of my best customers. Mary Kay product. Guess who takes care of my dogs when I go out of town? My housekeeper. Guess what I pay her in? Mary Kay products. You want to pay cash, baby? Do you? But I had so many people that were in the original start to my business at 66 in 6 months. I picked one of them. And I pay her in Mary Kay, and she is so happy. And I give her little gifts, and I send her flowers, and I get her t-shirts. I butter her up like Crisco in the pan because I need her, right? Are you with me? What are your systems? You shouldn't be packing orders in leadership. You hit DIQ, like that's minimum. You're in DIQ, you don't pack orders. You don't pack a facial bag. You're texting that to teenage girl. Got it? You don't do that. You write the handwritten notes. You go and do the income producing activities. Okay. You can't put teenage girl on a live. You know, you got to kind of do that, which I actually do that. It's great. So if your teenage girl is as cool as mine, put her on a live. It's great. All right. This is important. I almost lost my husband over Mary Kay. Oh yeah. I told y'all it's going to get real. I'm going to be real with you because that's me. Does your family understand your goal? Whatever it is. Mine's million right now. It was $500,000. It was sales director. It was DIQ. It was red. They change as you move up. Does your family understand? What does the sign say that's around everybody's neck? Mouth it to me. That's it. Guess what your family has around their neck? Mouth it. It's the same sign. How does your Mary Kay goal benefit them? My kids knew when Pinky pulled up in the driveway, we were going to put in a pool. They were invested in my goal. And when Mama got crabby and when she was slinging her phone across the table and burning her notebook and, you know, refusing to get up and do her hair and put her makeup on yet, directors are whiners too. We go through all of these lulls just like you. You know what my little boys would say? Well, how are we going to get our pool with that attitude, Mom? Does your family know your goal? Because if they know your goal, they don't get their panties all in a wad when you got to go to a party. when you got to do a live, when you need just a freaking minute to get something together, right? They're invested in your goal. All right. Women can multitask. Did you know that? You can, even if you don't think you can. You know how I know this? Who here does a Thanksgiving dinner or helps with it? All of us. Come on, we all do a Thanksgiving dinner. So we can be stuffing our turkey, dealing with the screaming kid. You visualizing me stuffing my turkey, and I ain't as pretty when I'm doing Thanksgiving dinner. But I've got my fist in this turkey and I'm stuffing my turkey. I got a kid having a meltdown. Who knows why? Probably can't find his red truck. I mean, okay, this stuff happens. Us moms, we know this. Right? You got a whole family sitting in front of you, stuffing your turkey, kid breaking down. You're probably PMSing, so you're cramping out the yin yang, right? You get a phone call. Unexpected bill. Or you go to the mailbox. Your kid's bringing the mail. Got an unexpected bill, $400 bill. Good Lord, how are we going to pay for this? Still stuffing your turkey. You look over at your weekly plan sheet. Maybe it's on your fridge. Maybe it's in your phone. That's what you're doing for the next week if you girls didn't know that. All right. We're going to move this around. This kid's going to be taken by this kid, and we're going to do this, and we're going to switch this. And, oh, I'm not cooking dinner this night. I hope you people can live on cereal because that's what you're having this night. Mama's supposed to go book a party. I'm going to need to do a live right here before I pick you up. Okay, Mama took care of that bill. Let me go back to stuffing my turkey. That is a find a way, make a way kind of girl. Are you that girl? Or when the poo hits the fan in your family, in your marriage, in your current career, if it's not Mary Kay or Mary Kay, are you going to keep stuffing that turkey and handle your business? Or are you going to fall apart? It's okay to fall apart. Mary Kay said, go in the closet, have a good cry, but you only get 5 minutes because you got to come back out. Then you go laugh at yourself for being in the closet. You can do that. I'm not telling you not to fall apart. I'm not Wonder Woman. Fall apart every day. But you got to be stuffing that turkey kind of girl. Okay? Like I told you, you chose to be in red. It didn't just happen. You happy in red? Girl, stay there. I was ready to burn my red jacket when I finally got out of it. All these directors are like, yup. Because we know where the money is, girls. $500, over $1,000. Same work. Okay? Leaders lead. I don't care where you are. If you have a team member, you are a leader. She is going to do what you do. Not just in Mary Kay, but how you dress, how you talk to your husband, how you talk to your kids, right? She's going to lead based on how you lead. Have you rallied your troops? If you're wanting to go and move up wherever you are, do your team members know your goal? Do they know where you're going? Do they know how to get there? Have you explained it? If you can't do it by yourself, that's what your director's for. Have a conversation with your team. I would call Jennifer up in a heartbeat and like, all right, Jennifer, this is what I want to do. I need to get on a Zoom with these 3 girls. If they'll get on, that's commitment. Let Jennifer explain what they have to do. She'll do it. But it's your responsibility to rally your troops. It's not my responsibility to message all your people and be like, oh, my Lord, Rachel, you're fixing to move up and we're going to do this and I'm going to come do this event. Maya will, because she's that kind of director. But girls and the directors here, you know a girl is ready to move up when she starts doing that. You understand? When you see on her private Facebook, she's having an event, you're like, oh, gosh, do we have an event? You're checking your calendar. It ain't on your calendar because she's doing it. That's how you know she's ready to move up. Okay. I know a consultant is ready to move up. This is hard. This is hard because as directors, we believe it for everybody because that's what this business is. And anybody can do it if they just choose to do it, right? That truly is, you know how different I am from most of these directors on here, and they're so different from each other. That's because anybody can do it if you choose to. But I know they're ready when they stop telling me that they're praying for a sign to do it. Girls, I'm so close to God, right? I mean, I'm with God. I'm not saying don't pray, okay? But what I'm telling you is that if you're just sitting around praying for a sign, honey, that's your sign. You're not ready to do it. But if you start doing the work and give God something to bless, and your intentions are right in your heart, I promise you He will bless it. You keep slinging enough mud up on that wall, something will stick. All right? But you got to keep doing it. Remember? Got to keep stuffing the turkey. It's got to get done. Okay? What does what does personal work look like? Because even as a director, I almost cringe when I'm watching anybody train and they're like, personal work, you have to do your own personal work. I know that. Thank you for saying that, right? And as directors, we have all these people we have to lead, but then if we don't do our personal work, we're not good leaders and our units suffer because of it. I'm telling you guys that want to be leaders, that are leaders, you have to do your own personal work. So what does that look like? An empty date book is an empty checkbook, period. Okay? If you are not the best consultant, and that goes for us, if you are not the best consultant on your team, sales director ain't happening. So that goes for sales. You're the best seller, right? That goes for recruiting. You're the best recruiter, period. Girls, who do you know? There are people that you have not asked. And you stay in this business long enough, somebody will come up to you or text you, or you'll hear it through a friend. Why didn't you ask me? What's wrong with me? That tears me up. Because I was the girl that was on the outside before Mary Kay. Never popular in high school. I just beat everybody up, so they just left me alone. Never really popular in college. Never had tight girlfriends, okay? But with Mary Kay, everybody's welcome in it. Everybody treats everybody the same. So I'm telling you, be the girl that everybody likes, like we are at Mary Kay. That's hard. That's hard in an ugly world. But be that girl that you ask over and over and over. Don't be the weird Mary Kay lady, but you layer and you ask because you love her. That's where you have to be. That's when you know that your heart is in the right place, right? Remember, we're slinging in the mud. We're doing the work. But if our heart's not in the right place, we got to work on self. We got to go back to our foundation, right? Stop expecting your team to hold the weight. Sorry, y'all know I'm blunt, but I so mean it. You go and earn you a Cadillac. You go and earn you an Equinox. You go and earn you a Sash. Do you hear me? It's nobody's responsibility but you. You. And that was hard because when I was going from Equinox to Cadillac, every director here that has done that, they know it's painful because it's a big old jump across a mountain. Okay. And you want to go, I'm doing everything that I can. And these people, if they would just stop doing that, that is the devil. Okay. You go earn you a Cadillac. They will follow suit if Mary Kay is in the works for them. I promise you they will. So let's get to selling tips, right? Selling tips, because that's what we do in this business. Hello. Okay. So, and give me like where'd she go? Sherry's gone. All right, Maya, give me like a 10-minute warning or something, like wave something or do something funky. Okay, good. So selling. I got something brand new. Are y'all listening? I got something brand new. This is hot advice. My offspring's giggling because she's like, oh God, what's she about to say? It's hot advice. I don't think I've ever heard anybody teach on it. Are you ready? Are y'all holding the bottom of your seats? Are you leaning in? I like some of y'all's eyeshadow. Y'all look good. You know what the secret is to selling? You ready? Parties. Did you know that? It's parties. Okay. It's parties. It's appointments. It's facial. Everything happens around the product. It's okay. You can hate me for a minute, but you know you still love me. Girls, it's parties. It's parties. You got to get people together. I don't care how you do it. Virtual, your house, their house. Y'all, I have recruited people and facial people on top of a dog crate. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm the Cindy Williams that carries the roll-up bag that will meet a girl in the grocery store or Tractor Supply. And I'm like, girl, I got my roll-up bag. Let's go do this. There's a bathroom here. And they just look at me. Oh, okay. That's what happens. Be that girl. Because if she says no, you haven't lost anything. It was no if you didn't say anything, girl. So say something. If you don't have sweat running down your butt crack when you're doing all this, well, I still do. Sorry. Okay. Get uncomfortable with people, not weird. You got to be the cute little Mary Kay girl and hand out the stickers to their kids and compliment her shoes or hair or face, something, or car. Compliment something that's genuine and start talking to people. You love your business. You said yes to it. You got to have something to say about it, right? My favorite thing, it was virtuals. Y'all, my whole first year, 66K, directorship, First car, it was all virtual. That was during COVID, people. So I'm not saying virtual still don't work, but people are ready to get back together. And if you're sitting there going, we're having trouble with that. Yeah, we had trouble with it before COVID too. That's all part of the game. Keep playing it. Keep slinging the mud. Keep basting the turkey. Okay, you got to keep doing it. The people will come. If your enthusiasm is there, if you rally the troops, if you're excited, if you're using your Mary Kay, they're gonna come. You love on the ones that are there. You pray for the ones that are not, and you follow up. That's what you do. You love on the ones that are there. You pray for the ones that are not, and you follow up. Guys, every single event, personal, with a unit, with an area that I do, whatever it is, when we're done, I message my personal customers that did not show up because, they told me they were going to and they didn't, right? That's irritating. I get it. It all happens. Get over it. And I tell my consultants, hey, this is the text message that we're sending to all those people. Hey, girl, missed you at the event. No big deal. Life gets busy. Just want to let you know I'm closing my eye cream social. I'm closing my spa party. I'm closing my facial party. Whatever it is, can I get you anything? Girlfriend feels bad because she didn't come. Because I don't know, her gecko threw up or something. I have heard it all. Okay. Her hamster got sick. I dropped a can on my toe. This is the last week. My toilet's clogged up. Y'all, she lives in a 5-bedroom house. There is more than one toilet, but she couldn't come. We're all there. Get over it. It doesn't matter. But she going to order something from you, right? Follow up for the people that didn't come. Don't make it a big deal. Don't ghost them. Don't not say anything, because then when you have your next event, maybe they'll come. If not, they're getting follow-up texts, aren't they? Be the cool Mary Kay lady. I don't want to go anywhere, any dog show. This is my life. I don't want to go to any dog show, any sport event, anything, and people go, oh God, there she comes. No, I want it to be, oh, there is Carrie Hall. She's going to make me laugh. I wonder if she's got a new catalog. Oh, let's go talk to her about my dog, right? That's me. So incorporate what I just said for your life on what you do. That's what I want. Be that cool lady. Mary Kay's cool, y'all. It's trendy. It's hot. We make money. We look good. Our husbands think we're super hot. Just saying, right? Okay. If you did not know this, let me inform you. A hostess is the best, hands down, team member you can have. I have, golly George, I don't know, 10 to 15 really good consultants like Star Consultants, because they were first a hostess for me. What is everybody's fear? Before you sign your agreement, you're being asked, you're in the zone where the lights come down and it's live or die, and the director or the consultant's not saying anything because she's already ask the question, and you got to say yay or nay or have all these excuses. What is the biggest fear going through your head? Anybody know? You girls don't know. You should know this. What is the biggest fear before you say yes to Mary Kay? What is it?
Failure.
Failure. Why? Because you don't have what? Who am I going to sell to? Oh, that was my whole. See, that's why that girl's on fire, because she knows these things. You got to, oh, Bobby Joe said it too. You got to think about these things. Who am I going to sell to? Girls, I'm so bold, and people know that I'm bold about what I say and what I do, that I will literally say, girl, who are all them people on Facebook? Serial killers? Who are all them people that you go to church with? Because I've dug into her. I've asked questions. I know her kid goes to school. I know her kid plays sports. I know she's up in the homeschool group. I know she goes to whatever church in whatever little bitty small podunk town that's around me, right? Be bold. Overcome the objections and let her know, because your heart's right, that you're in it to help her, that you will help her, that you will hold her hand. Because y'all, anybody that's got grit and determination and is trainable and wants to do this, they should be getting your all figured out. Figure out their niche. What works for me may not work for Maya. What works for Jennifer may not work for the other Jennifer. There's 2 Jennifers. Okay. I just now realized that. So figure it out. Work with your director. Talk to other people. Talk to them. Dig in their life. But you know what always works? You girls know what always works? 60 Lookbook Challenge. Y'all know who that came from? 3-time $1 million sales director, future national Angel Fry. 60 Lookbook Challenge. I promise you. I'm going to make you a promise. Since when do directors do that, right? I promise you're going to succeed. I promise you're going to make thousands of dollars. You know we're not allowed to say that, right? But I promise you that if you go hand out 60 names, 60 lookbooks and get 60 names and numbers, girl, that's going to change your life. That's going to change your Mary Kay function. Okay. You know what else works? Running with one product. I watched Angel make million each year, 3 years in a row from doing it. You want to know why part of my success of making $500,000 my first year with, I don't know, 50 to 75 team members, $500,000, running with one product. What does that look like? Well, for our units, I declare the product. Girls, we're going to sell Hello Clean sets this week. I give them all of the flyers that I can find. Not too many, the good ones, right? Some with prices, some without prices, because we don't post those on the public Facebook, right? We have to follow the rules. And I tell them, and we run against each other. So directors, I have my flyer. It's got a big old Hello Clean set on there. If you want to set a unit goal, you can, but I just put on there, how many sets can you sell? Prize for whatever you want to do. You can do a grand prize. I'll usually do my top 3 people is what I normally do. Girls, I only run it. Sometimes it's one day. Like on Tuesdays, I'll do Tulip Tuesday, tulip like the flower, Tulip Tuesday, buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off, buy 2, get one free, whatever you want to do, right? You come up with your own thing. You're an independent businesswoman. You make that choice. So running with one product. How many foundations can we sell? What's coming up? August 26th, what can we order? I had one on my desk. Somebody stole it. Yeah, that new Time Wise. Oh, diggity dog. That's going to be good, right? Are you wearing the new eyeliners? I had the Steely on. I heard Maya Hall talking about the blue. Piper is in love with it. She's gone through one already. In love with it. Like, thank you, Jesus. Are you wearing them? You're not wearing the product and using the product, honey. That ship ain't going to sink. I mean, that ship ain't going to sail. It will sink. Okay? You got to wear it. So I'm asking you right now. And I want you to raise your hands. I do. Who here uses Mary Kay skincare? That's at least a cleanser and a moisturizer. Now I want you to keep your hand up. Okay. I want you to keep your hand up if you use supplements, microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, hydrogel eye patches, right? So you pretty much use all of the skincare products that you can, right? I'm not a believer that everybody can use everything in our books. Who here does Mary Kay makeup? Don't have to wear it every day. Lord knows I don't look this good every day. But use some kind of Mary Kay makeup. Who's got body wash in their shower right now? Be honest, Jesus knows. Okay? Who's got scrub in their shower? Who's got microdermabrasion in their shower? Okay? Who's got body lotion by their bed that their husband likes? Be careful. Be careful with that. Don't want no more babies. You better use something. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Who's got finishing spray in their purse? Who's got the hand sanitizer in their purse? Who's got a lip balm in their Bible case? Who's got a lip balm beside their bed? Maya, you're so extra. You gonna pull one out of your bra too, girl? Oh, okay. You girls are doing good. If you are that in love with the product, it will ooze through you. So you have to use it, because I'm telling you, even if you're like, oh, I've memorized the whole fact sheet. Oh, I know what my director says about that. No. When you're on doing a live, when you're standing up doing a party and you're holding up that facial peel, girl, it will come out of you, girl. I use this on my face. I use this on my armpits. I use this on my feet. I use this on my décolleté, girl. Put that facial peel on and put some socks on and call me in the morning. Don't be paying $60 for them pedicures. Can y'all tell I've lived that? That's what comes out of you. Using the product is so important. And so when I work with a girl that tells me she wants to move up and girl's just kind of cleansing her face, that's a problem for me. Okay. So running with a product. Oh, well, a VIP group. You got to have a VIP group. And let's be honest, I really want to know who here is frustrated with their VIP group. It's not selling. It's not growing. It's not doing. Okay, I see the hands. Keep them there, please. Be honest. No, keep them there. Jennifer, there you go. Amber, yeah, okay. Are you going live once a week? Keep your hand up. Okay. Girls, that's the problem. You have to go live once a week. You have to get in front of your people. Have to. And you're thinking, well, what I do, nobody gets on. No, but I'm going to tell you, then people rewatch that mess. So let me get some of my stuff. You got some funky shades to put on? I guarantee you're going to click on me if I've got these sunglasses on. I guarantee you're going to click on me if I'm holding up an owl. I guarantee you're going to click on me if I'm pom-pomming and I'm having a hoorah time. I guarantee you're going to click on me if I'm going to give you 50% off something. What is that 50% off? What is she talking about, right? You're going to click on me. Are you interesting? Or are you like, this is a Cadillac button and it's sharp if you poke your finger and it's pink and I wear it on the left side of my bosom. That's boring. Girl, this is my Cadillac pen and I earned this when I got my Cadillac. It is the best. It makes a little poppy noise and you can click on it and my kids pull on it, and I dropped one of these one time and I went down a store, right? Like there's a difference. And I'm talking about a stupid button, y'all. So what are you doing on your lives? Are you interesting? Are you giving things away? Do you ask your VIP group at least once a month to post a picture with their favorite Mary Kay lip gloss or lipstick or whatever? Do you ask them that? Do you put them all in a drawing and give them a free lip gloss? Girl, you can afford $8. You're going to make a sale doing that. Stop getting all hung up on how much you're spending giving away. I have never, ever, ever, ever tallied it up or worried about it. I do not worry about what I give away. I do not worry about what I gift my consultants. None of it. Because it all comes back around. Okay? Next selling. And y'all know follow-up super 10 minutes. Okay. Y'all know follow-up is super duper important, even in a virtual group, right? Whoever likes the post is on the post. They get a message from you. Guys, having them on your personal Facebook where you're posting your kids and your dogs and a recipe and something that irritated you. Can y'all tell kind of what's on my personal Facebook? They need to know you're a real life person and you're not just doing Mary Kay vomit in the group. Nobody likes Mary Kay vomit. It's not pretty. It's bad. Okay. So you need to be a real life person. Games, giveaways, lives, all of those things. I love our little flyers. I love that you can tell me all about the under eye corrector. I want to see you put it on. I want to see you demo one eye. I want to hear that the nickname of it is light bulb in a tube. I want to hear that it's your favorite makeup product. That's what I want to hear from you. Not buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. No, I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear your opinion, your life that's wrapped around Mary Kay. Facial boxes, PCP. You following up? Don't send the book if you're not going to follow up. Just don't. Just send me your money. I will spend your money. Great. But if you're going to send a PCP and you're not going to follow up, just don't do that. Just send Carrie the money. Okay. Can you just simply ask everyone you know for a facial? Don't take no for an answer. You know you probably changed your baby's diaper up in the Sunday school class. You know you took them a casserole. Don't let them tell you no. Okay? What are you involved in? I'm going to speak for me. Dog shows, church, homeschool group. Okay? That's what I'm involved in. What are you involved in? How can you get around more people? Honey, you can get all cute and sit in your house, but you're not missing people. You're not meeting people. Okay, so can you join a sewing group? Can you go play bunco? Can you go do a Bible study? What? Can you go do kids sports? Yeah, go make your little boy play t-ball so you can take your go basket and look cute sitting in the bleachers and sell some blingy bling. Got it? Okay, you just tell him, Mommy needs you to play t-ball this what do you call it, season? I think that's what you call it. I don't do sports. Okay, stop doing the grocery pickups. If you need to meet people, you got to stop doing the grocery pickups. I love them too. But you can't. You got to go push the buggy so you can go meet people. Okay? Y'all do like this. Y'all remember how to push the buggy? Yeah. Oh, y'all be loving that grocery pickup. I do too. I do. When I don't need leads, I go do the grocery pickup. Maybe that could be your incentive, right? But you got to go push the buggy if your Mary Kay business is not where you want it to be. Got it? Okay. I don't want to see. Let's see. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not going to move. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not going to move. Okay? To fill your cup, you got to fill a cup. You have to have your cup filled. Are you going to events? Are you going to retreats? Are you listening to your director? Are you getting on every meeting that you can? Guys, to this day, Carrie Hall don't miss nothing, or I watch a recording. Your cup has to be filled because you're constantly pouring into a cup that may or may not have a hole. Are you willing to keep pouring? Listen to me. As a director, there's a cup that we pour into. It's called a consultant. Some of them have holes in the bottom, and everything we pour in just pours right back out of them. But we have to choose to keep pouring, even though we don't know about that hole, because that consultant that comes around, it's not going to have the hole in the bottom of her cup. We're going to be able to fill up. That's what a director lives for. Okay? Recruiting tips. All that selling mess that I gave you, Are you working your business full circle? Period. Are you working your business full circle? What is the last step? To team build, you have to ask them. Okay? You have to ask them. If you don't want to ask them, you need to be having a three-way with your director. Three-way interview with your director. Okay? Got to do that. I believe anyone can do Mary Kay. Do you catch yourself not sharing because you prejudge? Now, prejudge is a dirty word. Like you say, oh no, I don't do that. But do you? Do you say she's busy? Do you say her life's too chaotic? Do you say she already has, some kind of direct selling or MLM or whatever? She's already got that going on. Do you say that, oh, her skin looks really good and she uses a different brand? Do you say she's already got a killer career? Well, if she's busy, she can make it happen. If it's chaotic, honey, she thrives in that. She'd be okay with a little bit more. Hello, chaotic mess over here. If she's got sales, she already knows how to do them. Just give her the Mary Kay tools. If she's already taking care of her skin, honey, she's just using the wrong product. Then Mary Kay's probably not her favorite because she hadn't tried it. Duh. If she's got a career, you're only seeing hearing what she tells you about that career or what she posts on Facebook. Is it really all rainbows and roses? Probably not. Let me wrap this up. Selling, recruiting, together to go up. If you're not moving product, you're probably not going to recruit. Start moving product. Do it the Mary Kay way, the golden rule. You got to follow the golden rule. Always ask if they have a beauty consultant. Don't be that consultant. That's called bad Mary Kay. And let me tell you something. Bad Mary Kay goes right out of Mary Kay. I've seen that over 12 years. Be a good beauty consultant. Priorities: God first, family second, career third. If you get to the end of where you are, if you get to the end of where you choose to be, I hope it's a sales director. I really do. If you get to the end and you don't have the first two priorities, God and family, was it really worth it? That's what saved my marriage. I heard Diana Sumner say that at an event because I was filing divorce papers. Randy wasn't getting on board with the Mary Kay. Okay? And he was going. And she said, if you don't have when you get to the end, why do it? That changed my marriage. Image. This is an image-based business, people. Please don't go to Walmart in your moo-moo. That's probably not going to be good. Okay? That goes for online too. Y'all be good online. Angela didn't get to 3-time $1 million sales director. I didn't do $500,000 doing it the wrong way. Y'all don't post prices on the main Facebook. Y'all don't be doing any call to action on the main Facebook. Y'all be good. It's our duty. It's our duty as independent beauty consultants to keep the integrity of our company. Please, please, please be a part of doing that. So I ask you, will you do the work? DIQ and sales director isn't just going to happen. If it's magic, girls, it's not math. 3 + 3 + 3. I would do 5 + 5 + 5. Fast track. Go the fast track. The faster you go, the easier it is. All the directors are shaking their head. Y'all, we're not saying that because we just want you to get there. We're saying that because we've lived it. Will you work full circle? Will you get uncomfortable? The sweat's got to run down the butt crack, girls. Will you pray? Then work. Then trust God to do his part. Will you attend every Mary Kay event, meeting, retreat that you can? Your cup has to stay full. Will you do what it takes? Women make time for what they want. Women make time for what's important. Will you? Will you give up to go up? How much Netflix you watching? You cleaning your own house? You grocery shopping? Randy grocery shops now. It's the best thing I ever taught him. Busy work. Can it be delegated? Will you take charge of your day? Will you rally your team? Will you choose to be a sales director? I hope you choose to be. I hope that you choose to be, because you got to be prepared to be a better person at the end. You got to be prepared to have an even closer relationship with God than you do. Be prepared as a sales director to make really good money. Be prepared to break belief barriers. Be prepared to make lifelong friends who will love you for you. Be prepared to be a part of a 60-year-old company who not just lived, but crushed the depression, crushed the recession, crushed the pandemic. Be prepared to be part of a company that is still family owned, American made, top of the cosmetic industry. Be prepared to be a part of an incredible company who truly puts us, that's me and you, first. Say yes to directorship. Or girls, if you're a director, say yes to hire. Say yes to hire. It only gets better. I love you all with all my heart, and I truly believe that this business is for any woman who wants it. Now let's go find them, sisters. Will you help me during our 60th anniversary? It's our time. Let's do this. I love you all.
Thank you, Carrie. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So I had to put my phone on no video for a second because I ran out of paper and I had to get more paper. I was writing so many notes. I'm like, oh, I need more paper. Who would like to affirm Carrie or say something that really stood out to you tonight? Who wants to go first?
Or if you have a question about something, I'm cool with that. I know I talk super fast.
Harry, you speak like $1 million sales director, baby. Like, you speak with one. You have the boldness of one. You have the energy and the passion. And oh my gosh, it is clear. It's so clear that God has set you apart and ordained you, and watching you step into your own leadership skills. It's just so amazing to watch. And so thank you so much for convicting us, challenging us, empowering us, reminding us this beautiful responsibility that we have with this incredible company. I just want to keep listening to you. And thank you for being with us. Like, I am excited. We already have a couple comments that we want to watch the replay. And so I already know that this is something I want to listen to again because of such wisdom that you have. And so we're excited to cheer you on to million. So, oh my goodness, my friend, thank you for letting God use you tonight for us. So, yes.
Carrie, I love when you talk about your personal work, because I think sometimes you get in a slump and you're thinking, like you talked about being in slumps. You know, I love that you can be a $500,000 director and still get in a slump. I don't love that, but I mean, I'm glad to know that it's a norm, you know. And I think sometimes when you're reaching for a big goal and you hit something, then you're kind of like, you know, it's because you get that motivation going, that momentum going, and then you hit something and you're like, now what? You know, it's like you hit something and you have to figure out what the next thing is. But I feel like being a director, and especially a newer director, trying to figure out how to navigate going from being a consultant and then being a red, and then, you know, what the next step, trying to figure out how to navigate that, but knowing I still have to be my number one team member, you know. And I preach that to my unit all the time. I'm like, if you're working harder than me, I'm not doing my job. Right. And I had heard when we were at seminar, we were talking about one of the consultants that did like 200,000 and alone last year. And I'm like, you know what? I should be able to pay for my own because if she can do 200,000, surely I can at least do 100,000, you know? And so it really puts it in perspective that you have to be working independently as well as a team. You have to run your own business, even if you that you can't depend on everybody else to do the work for you.
Mm-hmm. So true. There's been many times, girls, in my very short career. I've only been a director, I don't know, 3 years. Stephanie, how long? 3 years this November. I think I'm almost at 3 years. Is that right? There's been many times I got sick of my unit. And I'm like, okay, y'all are getting your little meeting on Monday, and I don't want to hear from y'all. I'm going to go work personally. Now, y'all, I replied to text messages I loved on them. I sent my happy mail out. But in my head, I was like, on you, and I go work my personal business. That's what put me in a Cadillac. That's what let us hit 500,000. It was those girls worked their tail off, but it was me going, okay, I'm going to go do it, and giving them the example. That is why you are in a director suit. So you directors, especially you brand new girls, I'm talking to my own. The new director challenges are not an option to not do. Do you hear me? I don't care what you have to do. Well, I do. Don't like go put people in your cars and like make them sign up and torture them or nothing like that. You know, you got to be cool, but you do not miss those challenges. If you don't make those challenges, I worry about the end of your first year. I worry about it because you don't want to worry about production. You don't want to worry about it. If you make the challenges, you won't. I promise you, you won't. Do the challenges. You go get those 6 great start in those $20,000 in production. You go get it. And you're like, wow, well, same way you got yourself in a suit. Just keep doing that. You know how to do it. The faces, the pampering packs, the facial boxes, your PCP follow-up. Get on the phone. Girls, you know how many times I get blocked on Messenger because I send out too many messages? Who here's got blocked on Messenger? Okay. Oh, Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe's going places. Bobby Joe, keep getting blocked. Okay. That means she's sending out enough messages. That's what that means to me. That's the questions that I ask. And I'm not the weird Mary Kay lady. Okay. Like, I'm nice to my people, but I'm messaging that many people. Okay. I think scripts are great. I don't ever take any from anybody. I make up my own because my people know me and they know I'm quirky and they know that I'm loud and they know that I'm audacious and they know that I'm just plain crazy. If Stephanie were to take one of my scripts, my offspring, and send some of that out, they would call the crazy house on that sweet girl. Okay. So you come up with your own. And if you're like, I don't know if this sounds good, send it to your director. She'll tell you how you come off. She will, because she wants you to succeed.
Well, first off, I gotta say, I love your personality. You're like the cool aunt that everybody needs. You know, you're gonna love on us, but you're gonna tell us when we're not, you know, in the right mind. So I absolutely love that. But I just want to thank you for your messages tonight. I know it spoke into me. And I love when you said, love on the ones that are there, pray for the ones that are not, and follow up. I think a lot of us need to hear that. Yeah.
So what do y'all do when you get no's? What do? You let it stop you? I'm not asking just Amber. What do you do? No. Girl, I want everybody to hold their hands up. Do it, Stephanie. You know what I'm about to do, girl. Hold your hands up. Now shake them and say, go get Regals. Go get Regals. Now, you don't say that to the person. You don't say that to the person. But when she's ticked your ticker, that's what you say, and you blow her off. Or if you get a no on this like girl that you so believe in, you have laid that Mary Kay on so thick that she'd be crazy not to say yes. Because I really do feel that way. Like if you have laid on the products, the income, the nothing to lose, the kit, your story, what it can do for her, and you painted that picture, and that girl says no, I think she's bona fide crazy. And I get in my little car, or I turn off that Zoom, or hang up my phone, and I say, Lord, thank you for keeping the crazy out of my life, and I move on about my day. I release it. It is okay to think, well, just go get ugly then. You don't want me? You don't want this? Go get ugly. Release it. It will hang up on you, especially you new directors, because you're worried about keeping your unit. You're worried about keeping your car, getting a car. I know, I have been there. Stop worrying. Just keep doing the work. Just keep doing the work. I promise you that it will come together if you just keep seeing the people and seeing the faces and having the parties. Go and host one, girl. You're fun. Mommies and me makeovers, mommies and muffins, or makeovers and muffins, or margaritas if y'all are into stuff like that, you know? Or, you know, I'm in love with theme parties. Y'all can do a whole live, and y'all just tell me when we need to stop, because I ain't got nothing else except a casserole that I'm fixing to eat when I get done. That's it. But theme parties, eye cream socials. You serve ice cream sundaes, and you talk all about the eye products. All right, y'all ever heard about that one? What about trash for cash? That's what we're fixing to start with all of my different areas. And it's a sandwich bag is 10%, quart bag 20%, no 15%, right, Stephanie? 15%, and then a gallon bag is like 23 because we're in 2023. I'm so clever. I know that's good, ain't it? And they bring those old cosmetics to your appointment. We're doing it as an event, so they would bring it to the event. And they get that percentage off on whatever they want to buy. And at the event, you do full facials. You do the lip treatment. You do the hand treatment. Y'all are, when you're like advertising and talking about these things, are you saying lip treatment? Not satin lips. Are you saying a hand treatment? Are you saying an exfoliation treatment You are a professional that is with a company that's been in business for 60 years and we are top of the cosmetic industry. Are you using that terminology? Are you going to treat her through a hydra session? Not hydro, but hydra. If you want to know what that is, I can send you all the information on that. You directors, go find some areas. So I dog show, so I'm all over these areas. So normally my areas, there's a dog show there. So that kind of butters both my biscuits at the same time. But go find an area. Go recruit a girl in it. Go to her. Yeah, you're going to have to get in your car and go to it and help her do her first party. Recruit a team member there. Make her a red. Any director can make a red. Okay. Now we don't make a DIQ. We lead them to DIQ, but we can make a red. This is how we finished $500,000. As I picked areas, found me a girl, I made her a red. Then I took one of her 3 and I made her a red. I took one of her 3 and I made her a red. So I've got 3 reds. Are you with me? And then I went back to the original girl on paper and showed her her lineup, which is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That's 12 people. Y'all with me? That's half a unit. And I show her, you could be a sales director. And I pour belief into her. Do they all do it? No. Do some get to team leader or elite and they, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a sales director. Sure. But I've built it for her because any sales director can put somebody in a red, a sea of reds. Mary Kay has taught this. Y'all, Mary Kay gave a cruise away for whoever had the most reds at one point. They are serious about their reds. Go build a red. How do you do that, directors? You're going to hold 3-way interviews. You're not going to let that brand new baby consultant. Where's my baby doll? This is my little baby doll. I keep this in my office because it helps me remember that these are our new babies. Okay. These are the new consultants. And sometimes they need you to hold them. And sometimes they need you to give them a bottle. Sometimes they need a pop. Sometimes they need a timeout. Sometimes they need a nap. Those are our new consultants. But your babies, you hold your babies close, right? That is how I want you to treat your new consultant. So don't be putting them interviews and pearls of sharing and all that in her hands. You go make her a red. Because when you put team members underneath somebody, what does that give her, directors? Confidence. Make her a red. And then find one of her girls, make her a red. Do it 2 more times down the line. So you've built this beautiful thing. Then go back to the original or the next to the original if the first one's done pooped out. But this is quick, girls. This is when you gotta recruit at the debuts, right? Are we good at recruiting at the debuts? If you're not, you're just not asking because the debut is fantastic. All right. Even though, did y'all know my first debut, nobody showed up and I threw my starter kit in the garbage? I did. Sure did. I'm glad I didn't give up. Really am. Being a sales director is the best decision I ever made in my life. And you would think my husband or to have kids, I didn't really make those decisions. I didn't. But I made a decision to be a sales director. I made a decision about my career. Y'all don't have a college education like Stephanie. That girl is smarter than encyclopedia. That's not me. I didn't have a college education. I had Piper at 19 years old. I had Colton at 21. I was a mom, but you know what I didn't have? I had my babies. I know God put me on this earth to raise them babies, but you know what I didn't have? Self-worth. You would think, girl, you are oozing confidence. Not confidence, self-worth. All I was their mom. And Randy has never made me feel lesser. He has a great job. He's a heating and air refrigeration manager to like all these different Walmarts. Okay. He has a great job. He's a great provider. But I wanted something for me. And that's what Mary Kay gave me. I wanted different. So I had to do different. You can't keep doing the same thing, girls, and get the same results. If you want different, and that goes for Maya and Jennifer and these top directors that are in this Zoom. Girls, if you want different than what you've had, you got to do different. And y'all tell me that, Jennifer, when I'm boohooing that million ain't going to happen. Carrie, you better do different. That's what it is. We know the skills. It's easy to be a beauty consultant. It's easy for anybody to go and make a 50% profit and to get a 50% discount. That's easy. It takes grit and determination and leadership. Y'all make sure you're following the right monkey. It's okay to copy, but you better make sure it's the right monkey. You don't want to switch places with her. Don't copy her. Okay. But it takes doing something different to go higher than what you are as a director, in my opinion. You can see the faces, you can triple star, but girls, do y'all not see these people every year that are triple starring every single year? And they're hitting the same unit club. I'm all about triple starring. Love it. I know why the company does it. But I want something different than that just for me. I want for the women underneath me. That's where rallying the troops come in. You got to rally your troops. You directors find a win. Is it the monthly gift? Is it some gift you're giving out? Is it Team 2000? What is it? Is it when they hit Great Start, they get a flyer and a rah-rah and a shout out from you? Do you hold your pictures up? Do you do your top 10 in sales on your virtual meetings or in person? Do you crown them? Do you love them? Do you make a big deal? Where are the wins? Women like to win. Okay. Even the ones that say they don't, they do. Don't listen to them. Y'all know what I'm saying? My mama was like that. Baby, mommy don't care about all that. You just, and then, you start giving mama, she's an elite team. She's almost an elite team leader. No, she is an elite team leader. She's almost in the DIQ. And because I built the reds underneath her, she will go into DIQ, Maya, and her unit will be finished the same month. Okay. I'm telling y'all, build the reds. You with me? But my mom was one, she would say, Mama don't need that recognition. The first time I called her up and she was queen of recruiting and I put that sash on her and them girls, Miss Tammy, how did you do that? It amazes me, the beauty consultants that'll come up. How did you do that? Well, she did the same way that I told you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't want to take up too much. I could just, oh my gosh, I love you girls. I really do. Maya and Jennifer, y'all are my cup of tea. Sherry, Heidi,
Oh, well, we love you. Thank you so much for taking time. And I love, everything tonight, but you're right. Like if you're not uncomfortable, then you're not moving. Like you're not going up, you're not growing. And I can look back every moment where I was most uncomfortable these last 3 years of my business. That's when the most growth happened.
Yeah.
And you've got to have help. I cannot preach that enough. You've got to have help. I say, if you're a red jacket, you can have an assistant, a teenager. That's my in-house assistant is. Same. She's a almost 18-year-old girl who's going to sign up on her 18th birthday in May. But she's a high schooler who loves product, who loves my kids, who wants, this is an in-house assistant doesn't have to be all technical. It's just someone who loves you and loves the kids and loves the product. Right. Someone that wants to help. So I love you, my friend. So glad that we got to do our Pink Cadillac stage walk at Leadership last year.
Oh my gosh.
That was so fun. I'm sad that we're together at Leadership again, but give it a few years. No, they changed it. So Ruby and Emerald are together this year. Yeah. I know.
See, I don't look at nothing. Steffi's shaking her head. She goes, "Yeah, Carrie. I already told you that." I don't read nothing.
Okay.
Y'all.
I'm the detail. I'm with Stephanie. I got you on details. But I'll see you in December at Nemacolin.
Yes, you will. Yes. Oh, are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I cannot wait. I'm a little nervous because I'm extra. But being around all them big dogs and doing that $1 Million Weekend. You ever been to $1 Million Weekend? Oh. Y'all, that's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Well, of course, I hope that you feel blessed because I know you said at the very beginning tonight that this fills your cup. And so I pray that you are blessed just by getting to share and to pour. And of course, like I said, we'll be cheering you on. And I believe, did you give Sherry your address so we can just love on you, of course? So if you're comfortable with that, we would love to have that so we can just send you some appreciation notes and just say thank you so much for being a part. But oh my gosh, I believe all of us have an action step to take after tonight. So Red Jackets, I would encourage you to reach out to your sales director and share your action steps, share your next best movement of what are you going to do from tonight's call. You guys, we have still a solid almost 2 weeks to close out August, to submit the IQ, to finish, take advantage of the Miracle Set launch. And I believe it's so amazing what is going to happen. So Carrie, thank you again so much. Stephanie, I'm so glad you got to be here and join us. You guys, of course, are a part of our extended Pink family, and we just love you guys so much. So, all right, may God bless you. May his face shine upon you. May joy fill your head and your heart and your home tonight. Make it count, and we cannot wait to see you guys next month for Red Hot Call. Love and belief, everyone. Good night.